Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. Got a new body armor panel to test today. This is from AR500 Armor. This is their lightweight 3.3 pound model 1078 polyethylene plate. This is a 10 by 12 plate. This is NIJ certified. Here's the little decal there. This does appear on the NIJ compliance list. Knowing that polyethylene is really good at defeating high speed rounds but not so good at defeating like M855, we're gonna throw some weird things at this today just to see how it does. We'll be at 45 feet. We've got our Procono Digital going. We have our clay briefcase as always that we like to strap the plate to. Back face will be a little hard. The clay is on the colder side because it's getting cold out here. But with polyethylene, you'll know when we start getting a lot of back face because you'll see huge humps in this plate. So let's do this. All right, we know that polyethylene plates will stop a lot of velocity. We did the RMA level 3A plus plate to stop M193 out of a 20-inch barrel. We have that 22-inch TC Compass. We'll try 2 rounds of M193 from Independence and 1 round of the Barnes TSX Optimized, the 50 grain. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll do the M193 first. I did just chronograph a couple of these off camera at 3384. $33.75. $33.75 again. Now this is the TSX. $34.36. Here was M193 shot 1, 2, and 3. That one was a little close to the edge there, but what do you guys think? Oh, no pass through at all. Back face wise, there's some dimpling going on there, but nothing serious there. Good old polyethylene. All right, now I'm curious about the M855. This is IMI, and the M855A1, which were hand loads from American Reloading. We're going to run this in a 10.5-inch SBR and see if the reduced velocity helps us at all. We'll shoot the M855 first. If I can hit the plate with some iron sights at 45 feet, you think I could. .2501. $24.46. Well, I hit it. Pretty sure this was the M855 and this was the A1. We're right around 2 inches from each other. I'll annotate on the video if it's different. What do you guys think? Ho! One pass through there. I'm assuming from the M855A1. Flip her over here. Looks like it squeaked out of there. No back face, maybe a little from that M855. So, a polyethylene plate with an SBR velocity can stop M855. That's good to know. But that M855A1, whoo-wee, gonna get you. Alright, I got one more interesting 5.56 test. This is SS190. It's a 31 grain bullet from 5.7. This is the SS195. It's a 28 grain. This one has an aluminum core and a open tip match design. This one also has an aluminum core but has a steel penetrator like M855. Let's see what this is going to do out of the 22-inch barrel. We'll shoot the SS195 first. $37.66. $3,600. Here was the SS195, and here was the SS190. Any takers? Any takers? Ooh, one little penetration there from the SS190, kind of what I expected. I mean, we were close to that one, on the edge a little bit, but that steel core there, going really fast, really lets it zip through. Let's try some 308 threats, some interesting ones. All right, how about some 308 Kings of Speed? This is the Lehigh Defense 79 grain close quarters round with aluminum tip. This is the Liberty Animal Instinct. I think it's 100 grain OTM. We'll do these out of a 21-inch FAL. Do the Liberty Animal Instinct first. $32.59. And now the Lehigh aluminum tip round. $36.63. Here was the Liberty, and here was the Lehigh. Doing some damage to this plate. What do you guys think? No pass-through. Alright, I've got one more thing I think we can try. Go big or go home, they say. Alright, so we know if there's not steel or hard materials involved, we can push pretty good velocities out of this plate and still stop it. So, I've got some 150 grain, 300 Win Mag, full metal jacket. We're running these out of the 24-inch TC Compass, and we'll see what's going to happen. The sun is setting on me, but the chronograph has been reading today, so we should be able to get some velocities off these. If not, they're like 3,300 feet per second. Air. Let me step back a little bit. $31.74. A little on the weak side there. We're a little close on that shot. This one was down here where we wanted it. This one we have a velocity off of, this one we don't. And I suspect that it was a higher velocity because there's a hole in my clay. Down there, no hole. There's a considerable amount of back face there. But I guess we know that at 3,100 feet per second, it will still stop a 308 FMJ. We've got some space over here. We can take another shot. I think we were a little close to the chronograph last time, so we'll just back up a little bit, make sure we can get a velocity off this. $31.89. $31.74. And I made a mess out of everything on my desk. That muzzle brake. Here was one shot over here. Here's another. Guess those are the velocities we're getting right now. It is getting a little colder outside. It's maybe 45, 50 degrees outside today. And maybe that powder loses a little bit of velocity compared to the summertime. Ooh, penetration. So I guess our 300 Win Mag is just a little too powerful for this level 3 plate. But it didn't do too bad. Well, there you guys have it. I think that's a good representation of what polyethylene plates can stop. We can stop smaller caliber 5.56 rounds, M193 specifically, at basically insane speeds. I mean, that's a 22-inch barrel, 3,400 feet per second, stopped at no problem. We kind of showed that with that 3A polyethylene plate before. The M855, it did stop from an SBR, so that's equivalent to about a 200-yard range. So that's also a good valid data point. The really fast, weird, exotic 308 rounds stopped no problem. Now the 300 Win Mag must have been right on the cusp of the velocity threshold for this plate. These are pretty good sized holes in the back of these things. It stopped that one down here, but these other three didn't take it. I'd like to thank AR500 Armor for providing us with this brand new plate for us to test. I do have one additional plate So if you guys can think of any other rounds that you'd like to see against this, I'm more than happy to test it. I'll put any relevant links in the description below. I do have a 5% discount code with them. I'll put it down below as always. So thank you again to AR 500 Armor. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, catch you at the range.